Gosh, you're so tall. It's like standing next to a giant. So, ladies and gentlemen, we love Ishmael. And speaking of people we love, we're going to go ahead and bring up our managing director for a bit of a State of the Union address about Agape. He's going to give you guys the inside scoop about where our company's at and what is going to be expected for us in the near future. Please put your hands together for Mr. Jeff Davis.
Thank you. So throughout the evening, we'll be giving a couple of announcements regarding the state of Agape Actors Co-op and some of the interesting and important things that are happening for us and what's going to be happening for us in the next couple of years. And our first announcement is a very, very big and very important one. We're still a very young organization. We have only been in this space for less than a year now. We are still growing, and one of the things that is very important and very nice for all theater companies is money. And I'm proud to say that we do have money in the bank account. But my announcement really is more than that. What's really exciting for us is we have filed to become an official 501c3. And that is, thank you. So that's huge news, really. What that means is once that paperwork is recognized and all of the filing is done, and it already has been filed, but as soon as the state comes back to us and says you are a 501c3, we can do more fundraising, we can get grants, we can get corporate sponsorships. People like you that come to events like this, you can claim it on their taxes, which is a very, very nice thing to be able to do, as I found out this year. So, please, by the way, keep your receipts on that on tonight, because that does, we will have the 501c3 by the end of the year. But it does change a lot of what we can do, and it allows us to collect more money, which means putting on bigger shows, better shows, and also being able to give back to the community and give back to the school and its students, and we'll get to that a little bit later in the evening. But that is all for now. Back to the good old song and dance stuff. Thank you.
Speaking of the cool things we're going to be able to do, I have a surprise that Jeff doesn't even know about yet. We have some very, very fabulous, generous corporate sponsors here at Agape, one of which is Hope United, which is the organization that we were branched out of in 2013 when we officially took shape. And being that we're going to be a 501c3 by the end of the year, it means we get to become independent from them. And we have a couple of businesses in town that have continuously been super supportive of us. One of them is Beachbodies USA. They buy ads in every program. They more often than not sponsor our opening night parties. And they have actually introduced us to a new company, Fish City Grill. I don't know if any of you are familiar with it here in Georgetown. Every month, on the first Tuesday of the month, they have a nonprofit night in which they give a portion of the entire night's meals back to an organization. So it's not that you have to go in and tell them, I'm here with Agape Actors Co-op, which is great if you do. But even the people who don't know who we are going to get to find out about us, because they're going to be giving us a Tuesday night, and it looks like it's going to be either June or July. And we'll have that going out in our newsletter coming up soon. Yes, sir? It's all day. Yes, thank you. It's all day long on Tuesday. So when we find out more, just go check them out, have lunch, have dinner. But it's a really great gift that they're doing for us, and it's literally free to us. We don't have to do anything other than tell you guys that it's happening. So it's a really, we want to really thank them for that. We'll have more information about that shortly as details are hammered out. Now, without further ado, we're going to bring to stage one of the folks you will recognize from the Agape stage. She has been in 2 of our past productions. She was one of the fabulous ladies in An Ideal Husband. And then she just finished her role as Sybil in Private Lives. Put your hands together for Miss Sierra Chancellor.